Grand Rising and bright blessings to all my pedal patrons. Welcome to Thursday. On this particular day, which is a 4 universal numerological energy value day, on the 25th, we have 10 total transits, a moon sign change, and a lot of positive activity because Mercury is moving into one of its rulerships. And so we're going to have a lot of fiery, passionate, get her done type of energy day, which completely syncs with this 4 universal energy day on its own, which is exactly what it means. Let's bring up the chart and run through each of the different zodiac signs because this is going to be a very beautiful day for a lot of people. Let's go ahead and bring it up. All right, here we go. We have more sextiles in the universe today than we do have anything else, although we still have the T-square that we're under. But we also do have a couple of oppositions that are coming in here, changing the narrative and changing the conversation about where some things are today. So what we experienced this morning was the last energies of what was taking place while the moon was still in Pisces. And that was a gorgeous sextile with the Uranus and Taurus. That also happened to bring about a quincunx that was taking place between the Mercury, which is that yellow line there, with that moon in Pisces. And then finally, the last bastion of the conjunction that was taking place with the moon and Neptune in Pisces. So all of these little guys right here are sort of in the party. So again, those conjunction energies, even though it was a little bit void, which means it's less impactful, but it is still important to be able to understand that that's opening and softening some things up a little bit. And then we experienced the moon moving into Aries, and that was about 7:52 this morning to about 10:52 on the other coast. So we're in that energy. Now the moon in Aries in itself is very protective. It's about protecting the needs of oneself. And so sometimes that can bring up a little bit of defensive behavior, but often what it means is that you have a lot of care and energy about something that's important to you and you're going all up, all in, which is perfect for this day. One of the other things that's taking place today is that Mercury, which is still sitting here in Leo, is having a quincunx with that Neptune in Pisces. And so what that's doing is it's allowing you to push that fiery energy. And what is it that I'm going to get done today? How do I move forward with things that truly need to be done? Okay. And then we also move into a quincunx where we are experiencing the Pluto and Aquarius energy getting in on that action with the moon in Aries. And so that is allowing us to use that energy to create the changes that we need, even if it's little teeny tiny bits, could be bigger depending upon what you have going on in your life, but it's positive energy. The next sequence that we're going to experience, and this is going to be in the afternoon, so we have this big gap until about 1:29 p.m., which makes it 4:29 on the other coast, and that is where the sun in Leo actually has a perfect trine and harmony with that moon in Aries. And so that's that line, the green line that we're seeing there. Firepower amongst firepower. So this self-appreciation, preservation, dutiful energy to what it is that's important to you is getting highlighted by that sun that is in Leo, opening up the conversation so that you can truly be extraordinary today in whatever it is that you have to do in your day-to-day routine. Now, the remainder of the energies that come up today are going to be a quincunx that comes in with this Mars hanging out in Gemini about 1:36 p.m. And that is going to push us forward with giving us the extra juice that we need to have. And then we have a beautiful energy of Mercury going home into Virgo in the energy of the first house. And that is going to be about 3:42 p.m. to about 6:42. And then the final transit that we have today is where this sun in Leo is also going to have another beautiful sextile with that Mars energy that is in Gemini. So that's about 7:32 p.m. Basically, the entire day is going to be putting things in order, giving us the motivation and the energy that we need to move forward in any of the different tasks that we have to go into doing for ourselves. And we're still under the influence of the portal energy that opened up yesterday. So highly, highly spiritual day in order to pull your sequences, your codes, dealing with your angel, spirit guides, ancestors, light, whoever's in your pantheon, to assist you in identifying and moving forward with those things that are most important to you. We do still have grand trine, T-square energy that's taking place with a couple of the different signs that we've mentioned earlier this week, but they're less harsh than they have been for the majority of the week. So what does that mean for each of the different individual signs? Well, if you are an Aries today, sun, moon, rising, okay, then today is one of those days where finally things are going to start to open themselves up in a way where it's almost like you're coming full circle around whatever personal healing or emotional energies that you've had to deal with. These two changes are going to really push you forward in that narrative. If you're a Taurus today, the only rule that I have for my Tauruses is you are going to be pushing and getting some things done today. Just make sure that you're not overtiring yourself. Do it very slowly today, but it's very positive for our Taurus folks today. If you are a Gemini, okay, today is one of those days where you're going to want to just be very cautious about making sure that you are seeing all aspects. It can be a very powerful day for you to bring things in, but just make sure you're paying attention again, that awareness that you normally come in with, so that you're not also overstepping bounds. There could be some different surprises that show up for you guys today. My Cancerian friends, one of the things that comes in today for you guys has this open energy when it comes to true partnership in personal dealings, business dealings, friends, family, the whole 9 yards. It's a very gorgeous day for you guys as well, with that energy coming off of that sun energy, moving into Leo. So you sort of get like a breaky break, if you know what I'm saying. Our Leo friends today, decision day. So all this information that you've been gathering up these past couple of days, today's the day where you get to actually finalize what it is that you want to be able to do, and it's going to be in a very balanced sort of a way. If you happen to be a Virgo today, then there will be a few different things that come up for you. Mercury, especially this afternoon, being one of your rulers, and this is the same reason for Gemini as well, same planetary ruler. You will need to double check things today. There could be some caution when it comes to communicating today, because when that planet gets in there, it's very much about being cautious with your words and cautious with your actions, but it doesn't mean not to do it. It just means be prepared that you're going to have to use a little bit of extra energy today, but it's not necessarily negative. Things having to do with yourself and the way that you are dealing with other people is going to be one of the bigger energies that pops up today for most of our Virgos, but it's still a good thing, okay? If you happen to be a Libra today, then today is a very good emotional sort of an energy. Your ruler, Venus over here, is having a quincunx still with what's going on with Papa Saturn, but that beautiful energy that comes in there is just allowing you to sort of roll with the homies today. So you guys are in good stead as well. If you happen to be a Scorpio, today is the day where there is going to be some sort of an action that you take, which is going to help you close up a project and allow you to move forward in a different way. So looking very positive for our Scorpio energies that are out there today. Your rulerships here are in complete harmony and action as well with Uranus and Taurus. Now, if you happen to be a Sagittarius today, one of the things that could possibly pop up for you is going to be where it is that you're making a decision about commitments for some things, okay? So don't run away from the things that need to be done. You are going to have to make a decision today. I'm just saying it's going to be a lot about commitments. If you happen to be a Capricorn friend, then one of the things that's showing up for you today is allowing yourself to receive the different confirmations and decision-making pieces that you need. So it is a mental rest sort of a day, but don't take it too seriously, because you're going to end up using whatever content that you get today in the next few days, okay? So relax as much as you possibly can. Enjoy your day. If you are a Aquarius friend, then one of the things that's stepping forward for you today is the permission from the universe to go do that thing. Whatever that thing happens to be for you, the universe is absolutely, gassing you up just a little bit for how it is that you want to take an actual action. And if you happen to be a Pisces friend today, then you are moving forward steadily. The only thing that I would say to some of you guys is be mindful of where you're spending resources. And I do mean some physical things. Be prepared that there needs to be some sort of a shift in your physical world, but it's a good thing, right? Change is the only constant that we have in this world. You are going to be able to start securing some of those different changes that you need today. Overall, it is a more positive day than others. Of course, you're going to need to know your sun, moon, rising, and who your major planetary rulers are in conjunction with your own personal chart position, so that you can get a little bit more out of it. But all in all, it's going to be an explosive energy day. Lots of people are going to be doing their things. So the mantra of the day is, I am extraordinary, and I am acting as such. As always, may you receive everything it is that you need, everything that you want and desire, and continue to find the beauty in all things. Many blessings, my friends. We'll see you later. Bye.